begin with a historic vaping-related double lung transplant. It's a story that shows the horrific life-threatening effects of vaping.
A 16-year-old boy went to the hospital thinking he had pneumonia and had no idea his lung tissue was literally dying. 7 Action News reporter Kim Russell live now with what doctors at Henry Ford Health System have to say.
You know what? Absolutely terrifying thing is that they don't know for sure what chemical in the vaping product caused this severe, almost deadly damage to this young man's lungs. They're warning people to be careful about considering any type of vaping. This young man's family says they wanted to share this story through doctors to protect other kids. On September 5th, a 16-year-old boy's family took him to the hospital. The high school athlete thought he had pneumonia. Soon, he would be fighting for his life. This is a picture of him as he was transferred on life support to Henry Ford Hospital.
They described a 16-year-old with vaping-induced lung injury that was no longer able to oxygenate.
Doctors described how it was a matter of life and death. Take a look at this x-ray of his lungs before the transplant.
So there is no air going except in this small speck of lung that's receiving air. So basically, this is completely destroyed.
The Centers for Disease Control says at least 39 people have died from vaping injuries in the country, one of them from Michigan. Doctors saved this teen with the first ever double lung transplant for a vaping injury patient.
When we took his lungs out, they were extremely heavy because they're completely filled with fluid and scar tissue. After we finished the double lung transplant on the patient, showing the new lungs in place where you can see clearly the shadow of the heart, it's nice air shadow in the lungs as opposed to that one.
Doctors want the public to know that while vaping has been promoted as harmless, it can horrifically and permanently change your life.
It fills me with anger, especially as a parent, and especially that I have teenagers in my home. And when I look and see this is totally senseless injury that's preventable, it's totally unnecessary.
The surgery happened on October 15th, and the now 17-year-old patient is recovering well, but he still has a long road to recovery in front of him. Doctors say he will remain in the hospital for a time as he regains strength. Reporting live in Detroit, Kim Russell, 7 Action News.
Very powerful. Thank you so much, Kim.